Okay, on this Sunday afternoon, we're looking for a quick snack. So I have these tortillas, flour tortillas. Yeah, that's enough. And I got some cinnamon sugar that I already had made from the last time I made these. But basically, I'm just going to cut these flour tortillas into fours and fry them up and dip them in the cinnamon sugar for some cinnamon crisp. Okay. Here's my stack of triangles, so I'm just waiting for the oil to warm up and we'll get going. Okay, there you have it. Some tortilla cinnamon crisp. Really easy and really delicious. So that's our Sunday afternoon snack. All right, everyone, here is what's for dinner on Monday night. Pulled pork sandwiches. There's Glenn's plate and my plate, same thing. That's all we're having. So thank you for joining us on Monday night. Hey everyone, it's Tuesday afternoon and I'm going to be making a dessert right now. So I'll be making some banana nut muffins. And why am I making banana nut muffins? Because I have two bananas that are really bad. So once they got the brown spots, I just waited for them to get bad. Okay, so these bananas look really bad on the outside, and one might think they're too bad to use for banana nut muffins, but they're actually perfect for banana nut muffins because the more brown they are, the more flavor of that banana you're going to get. So my original recipe calls for 3 bananas, but I only have 2, so that's what I'm going to go with. So I think I should be okay because the bananas are as brown as they are. So I should get some more flavor out of that. All right. All right. So I got my 2 bananas in here. I'm just going to take a fork and just smash them up. This recipe is really easy. I only use 1 bowl. So I don't need to use 2 bowls, one for the dry ingredients, one for the creamy ingredients, just 1 bowl. I can smell that banana. Banana nut muffins is actually my favorite type of muffin. And I've been using this recipe for a while now. All right. It's pretty creamy. Okay, so now what I'm going to do is I've melted 1/3 cup of butter. I'm just going to pour that in. Then I'm going to put in 3/4 cups of sugar. 1, 2, 3. Then I'm going to put in 1 egg that I have already beaten. I'm going to put a teaspoon of baking powder and a teaspoon of baking soda. And then after that, I'll put a teaspoon of vanilla extract. Wasn't originally planning on doing the video again for this video, and that's why I don't have all the ingredients measured out already for you. But that's okay. And then we're going to put in just a pinch of salt. And then I'm going to mix this together. Well, yesterday we had a gorgeous day. It was like 59 degrees. Today's down to like, I think the high's supposed to be 47. And then back to the 50s tomorrow, but we're supposed to get rain tomorrow. Probably should have used a quieter spoon. Okay, that's all mixed together. That's all there is to that. And what I'm going to do is add in my walnuts now. If you choose not to use walnuts, oops, sorry about that. That's totally up to you. And then before I mix that in, I'm going to go ahead and add 1.5 cups of flour. And what that's going to do is the flour is going to stick to the walnuts, which is going to basically allow them to float throughout the batter so they don't all like float to the bottom or something. Alright, so all I'm going to do now is put this, just mix this in. And I'm just going to like fold it in until the flour's no longer there. You can fold it in or just mix it in once it gets to this point. And once all your flour is no longer seen, then you're ready to pour it into your muffin pan. I think I'm good here. Alright, so I'm going to bring over the muffin pan and we'll be set. Okay, so my original recipe is I didn't use the muffin things, the thingamajigs. The cupcake liners. I just poured it directly into the cupcake pan. Yeah, I can talk really well today. So, but today I don't feel like doing that. So I'm just gonna put some liners in, and then pour my batter in there, and then normally I'll show you when I get to that point. Super easy recipe for banana nut muffins. Didn't take any time at all. So I'm just gonna finish lining up my pouring in my muffin mix. Okay, so I have everything filled. So this batter, actually, this recipe is perfect for 12 muffins. So I'm going to go ahead and throw these in the oven. It's already preheated to 350. And I'm going to bake them from anywhere from 18 to 20 minutes. I'll check them at 15, actually. I just want to check them, make sure they're good at 15, and then I'll continue from there. So normally what I would do at this point is take some good-sized walnuts and put them on top of everything. But I think for this time, I'm going to make a cream cheese frosting to put over the muffins, and I think we'll have them that way. So, all right, I'm going to get them in the oven. I'll be right back. Okay, and this is everyday life after you bake or cook or something. So I usually just put my bowl in some hot water with a little bit of dish soap and soak all the little things that I use to make this recipe. So yeah, it's not glamorous, it's not pretty, but it's part of everyday life for us. So there it is. Okay, so here are the banana nut muffins, and it was a solid 20 minutes to get them to this point. So I checked them at 15, they were still not done. I checked them at 18, still, when I put the fork in there, I still got a little bit of dough coming out. So I did it for 2 more minutes, which is 20 minutes, and they are solid done. So, all right, so I'm going to let them cool off. I'll make the cream cheese topping for it, but they are smelling good, they are looking good, and they're going to taste good. So there it is, banana nut muffins. All right, everyone, here is our dessert for Tuesday night, some banana nut muffins. I made that cream cheese frosting for them, and I've done that in the video, in the Pillsbury cinnamon roll video. And if you want to watch that, I'll leave that description to that video or that link to that video in the description below. So you can have these muffins with or without the cream. Both ways are good. So there we go. Banana nut muffins. Thanks for joining us on Tuesday night. All right, everyone, here is what's for dinner on this Tuesday night. We're having carnitas to finish off that roast we got like a month ago. So we definitely got our $8 worth out of it. And Glenn's going to have some Valentina hot sauce with his. So my plate will be the same. I'll probably just use some lime juice. And that is what's for dinner on Tuesday night. All right, everyone, here is what's for dinner on Wednesday night. I just grilled out some tenderized boneless pork chops. Got some broccoli and baked potato. Both of us get the same thing. Glenn will probably put some sour cream on his baked potato. I'll probably throw some cheese, of course, on mine. And have a bottle of water with mine. Glenn will probably have a Pepsi. So there it is. What's for dinner on Wednesday night. Thank you for joining us. All right, folks, this is what's for dinner on Friday night. Shredded beef burritos. And sorry about the color changing back and forth. This is shredded beef from a rump roast. Yeah, I think it was a rump roast. Back in January on our anniversary, I made a roast in the slow cooker, shredded it up for shredded beef burritos. We ate off that 2 times the first time. And then I had 2 bags that I put in the freezer with leftovers, so this is the second one. So this is the last of it, and it smells really good. So we definitely got our use out of that roast. Okay, so that's the shredded beef, and I'll show you our condiments. Okay, so we got some salsa in there, and by the looks of it, Glenn has already been in there. So I did make some chips. Let me grab those. Okay, I fried up some tortilla chips. Made the salsa for Glenn. I don't eat salsa, but he has been at it since I made it, so hopefully he can eat his burrito. I made some guacamole, and I do have a video already on how I make the salsa and the chips. I'll leave that link to that video in the description below. And then we'll have some sour cream. I like lime squeezed in my burrito, but since we don't have any limes, I'll use this, lime juice. And then I'll have some shredded cheese, of course. So, all right, we're about ready to plate up, so stay tuned. Okay, folks, so I had been asked to show my tortilla warmer. So this is basically what it is, and it covers 2 burners, and that's it. So I'm only using the back burner for this one, as I have some pretty big tortillas. So I'm just going to put my tortilla on, and that's it. All right, everyone, so here is Glenn's plate for his burrito dinner. He likes to have some meat on top of his burrito, because this burrito is going to be eaten with a knife and fork, because it's going to be messy. So sour cream, guacamole, and he's got his salsa already in there, so stay tuned for my plate. Okay, folks, so what I do with my burrito is, as soon as I'm done warming up the tortilla, I put the cheese on first, and then I put the meat on there so it's nice and hot and it melts the cheese. Okay, so I got my cheese, my meat, and now I need more cheese. I'm trying to do this holding the phone, so I'm getting cheese everywhere. Okay, so now I'm just going to fold it up. I don't have my tripod set up, so I'm not going to be able to show that. Okay, folks, there is my plate for this burrito dinner. So, yeah, I have all the cheese inside, and that's it. All right, so thank you so much for joining us on this Friday night, and what's for dinner?